This Aetherdrift Finish Line Bundle cost me 80 bucks, so let's see if we...
Bank or go broke!
So the top hit in this set is of course the Illustrious Radiant Lotus, which currently comfortably sits at $300 in fracture foil. There's also the option to pull the serialized Aether Spark, but with my luck, I don't know about that happening. So as always, sit back, grab a snack, and enjoy. Okay, so I'm hoping for some major pulls here, as opposed to pulling a minor, I suppose.
FBI, open up!
So let's get right into this thing. Okay, so this is what the inner box itself looks like. A little bit of a fancy art here on the back and the front, with this checkered pattern on the top and the sides here. I do honestly prefer the arts on the original bundle boxes. This is from Future Sight, so this is the first set of Magic that I ever gotten, so sorry if the box looks a little bit damaged. But as you can see, the set name is on the side, and you've got this one continuous artwork running around the box here, which I don't know about you, but I do prefer. But anyway, we're in 2025 now, so let's check this out. So what is a bundle? Well, for those of you in the know, these used to be called fat packs, but I think they didn't want to get cancelled for it, so they renamed it to bundles with the release of Kaladesh. Oh, the irony. But if you're new to Magic, these are basically like a starter pack to get you into the game. So there are two versions of the Aetherdrift bundle. The basic one, which comes with 9 play boosters, and there's also this one, which I like to call the Beginner Gambler Edition. They're trying to get us hooked early, and it comes with 2 collector boosters and an extra box topper, as well as some promos. And as always, if I pull the chase card, the entire rest of the box goes to you. So let's crack this thing open. Oh wow. Okay, so we're greeted with a lot of premium Wizards of the Coast Aryan here. There's this premium thing. Okay. Let's get the meat of this bundle out. There's also this pretty cool life counter and this checkered flag pattern, which is apparently like $5 already, so there you go. And some stickers. Alright, onto the meat of this box. So we got the box topper, some promos, 2 collector boosters, and 6 play boosters. So we'll start with the promos, then we'll do 3 play boosters, the box topper, 3 more play boosters, and we'll finish it off with the collector boosters. So first up we got the Amonkhet Raceway with the new Start Your Engines mechanic. It basically means you gain 1 speed. Oh, Kaladesh Raceway. Oh, excuse me, I mean the Avishkar Raceway is what it's called now. And at max speed you can pay 3 to discard and draw a new card. Okay, we got the Muraganda Raceway, which at max speed you can tap for 2 mana. Oh, here we go. The foil P-planes. So yeah, there's been a pretty common sentiment that these do look like P-covered cards. But I don't know, I kind of like the finish. It also is that first person point of view here as though you're racing. I don't know how I feel about that, because lands usually are meant to be a bit more static. Editor's note? I forgot to do the smell test, so here we go. These do smell a little bit different than the regular cards in here, so do with that what you will. But I'd definitely recommend handling these through a sleeve of some sort. So don't be silly and wrap your Aetherdrift lands, I guess. Back to the field. Let's get into some play boosters. Forest. Bestow Greatness. Oh, the rare right here, up in the front. A homunculus nonetheless. That's crazy, alright. Let's just put our rares here in the back for the dramatic effect. Oh, okay, that was terrible. Oh, Gear Hulk. Okay, these are one of the strongest cards in the set. I know that. So that's definitely a pretty good hit here. Let's just go normally at it. Thropter, aka Goblin. Tranquil Cove. When this line enters, you gain 1 life. A nice foil finish. Another Kaladesh Raceway. Loot the Pathfinder. Oh, he's kind of cute. Look at him jumping over there. Box topper time. Okay, already absolutely pringled here. But we do get another of these pea-colored mountains here. Awesome. And a boom mobile.
Oh, we're so sorry to hear about your brother that passed
Artifact
away. He gets 5
vehicle.
big booms.
When this vehicle enters, add 4 mana of any color. Spend this mana only to activate abilities. New mechanic Exhaust. This vehicle deals X damage to any target. Put a +1/+1 counter on this vehicle. And crew 2. Honestly, as a player, I've stayed away from vehicles for now, because they are kind of complicated in the way they work. But let's see, maybe with this, I might actually get into it. Alright, moving on. Also, we should probably pick the winner from the Ravnica collector box opening. By the way, these are loose. Don't stress about it. They're just holding them together barely. But I absolutely loved reading your guys' comments on that video. Imagine randomly stumbling upon it, scrolling down to the comments, and it's just an absolute breadstick convention in there filled with hundreds of breadstick connoisseurs. So let's spin for all the breadsticks. Congrats to the Breadstick King, and as always, message me on Instagram with your shipping info. Now let's get back to it. Little art card. Foil signature, kinda cool. We got our land. Wind Scared Crag. Huh. Wind Scarred Crag. In foil. Sabotage Strategist in foil. And for a rare, Zahur, Glory's Past. So here we go. Insect to start us off, with an elephant in the back. Little first person swamp. Mold Tender. And for the rare, ooh, Sunbillow Verge. Add 1 white, add 1 red. Activate only if you control a mountain or plains. Okay. Ooh, another rare. Thropter Fabricator. Flying. Whenever you draw your second card each turn, create a 1/1 colorless Thropter artifact creature. Token with flying. Crew 2. I also wanted to wait a little bit with the release of this video, because as you know, putting it out the next day that it comes out, the prices are still a little bit inflated. So to give you a better idea of what these are going for, more or less now a couple of weeks after the set's premiere, night market, I decided to hold off on it just a little bit. And we've reached our final play booster for the box. Let's see. Thropter. And a cat. An island in foil. FPS of course. Full art. Maximum overdrive. Put +1/+1 counter on target creature. It gains Death Touch and indestructible until the end of turn. Okay. For the rare, Bleachbone Verge. Add 1 black and add 1 white. Activate only if you control a plains or a swamp. Oh, no more rares in this. I don't know why do they keep putting the rares up front. Let's see. Oh yeah, all of these are made in Japan, unfortunately. So we're gonna be hitting those rares relatively early in these packs. Unfortunately, but it is what it is. I wish they had some sort of a uniform standard for these, but here we are. So we're moving on to the collector boosters now. Alright, I reckon we're just gonna hit them in reverse so that we have our rare at the back here. I don't know the exact order here. We'll just do it like this. There we go. Okay, that's one of the rares. I don't know if that's the exact spot, but we have another homunculus body. Seems to be like a rather common theme here recently. Start your engines. You have no maximum hand size. Max speed, if you draw a card, draw 2 cards instead. Alright, pretty cool. Oof. Ashton Scarab's Fist. Legendary creature, zombie wizard. Huh, alright, nice full art here. Muraganda Raceway. Air response unit. Pretty sick art on here. Graffiti style. Earth Rumbler. Similar art style with the graffiti in the back. FPS Swamp. Apocalypse Runner. Rollerblades. Castle Raider. Pothole Mole. Lie Shield Perry. Nimble Thopterist. Mutant Surveyor. Okay, we are onto our token now. Let's see. Richard, please. Oof. Mindspring Merfolk with that little peculiar art here. This isn't foil. I don't know if you can see the foiling effect here. It does look rather interesting, not gonna lie. Not really a typical Magic style of art here, but Merfolk creature, Merfolk wizard for 1 blue. Exhaust. Draw X cards. Put a +1/+1 counter on each Merfolk you control. Suck my seaweed! Alright, cool. And we have a called in Triumph Caster. Legendary creature. Human pilot. Mounts and vehicles you control have haste. Whenever a mount you control enters, it becomes saddled until the end of turn. Whenever a vehicle you control enters, it becomes an artifact creature until the end of turn. Okay, that might make the vehicle deck worthwhile. So this is our first collector booster. And for a final shot at glory here. Will we pull the Radiant Lotus? Or will it just remain a distance reason? Let's find out. Gaunty Night Minister. Legendary creature. Aetherborn Rogue. Alright. Nisa World Soul Speaker. Dareti Rocketeer Engineer. A little wheelchair over here. Dareti's power is equal to the greatest mana value among the artifacts you control. Ooh. Spot Cycle Scouter. Okay, and foil does look pretty cool, I'm not gonna lie. With the whole wheel here, hopefully you can see how it pops out the art. Definitely a lot happening here. Well, let's keep on going. Boosted Sloop. Menace. Whenever you attack, draw a card. Then discard a card. Crew 1. Take a bite out of life. Alright, let's keep going. FPS Planes. Tyrox Sordid Tyrant. Wild Roads. Trade the Helm. Skybox Ferry. Burner Rocket. Brightfield Mustang again. Keen Buccaneer. Alright, here's our token in foil. Dropped there. This is it. Richard. Richard, I beg you. Oh. Basri, tomorrow's champion. Legendary creature, Human Knight. Exert Basri. Create a 1/1 white cat creature token with lifelink. Cycling. When you enter this card, gain hexproof and indestructible until the end of turn. Alright. In foil nonetheless. And for our last card here we have the Moraganda Raceway. Oh. So we end up with this many cards. And so the total is right here. And therefore we... Sup boys, thanks for sticking around till the end of the video. I maxed out another credit card and I got this bad boy. So I hope the audio quality was a bit better in this video. Also, I made a Patreon, so if you'd like to support me and the content that I make, check it out. And even though we didn't hit the chase card, I decided I'm going to give away most of these cards anyway. So if you'd like to make your own vehicle deck, drop a comment down below and let me know if you liked the video or not, or just your thoughts on Aetherdrift in general. So that's about it. Peace!